Dun, 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 dun. So today, this is Chucky from Collecting for Fun, and we have a great review for you. This is the much anticipated Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series TIE Interceptor set. This is a remodel of one of the original Ultimate Collector Series sets that they made back about 25 years ago. And we can see that this set here has 1,931 pieces. It is set 75382 and is definitely available at the Lego store currently right now, depending on when you're watching this. It is just June of 2024. I bought this set on Star Wars Day. Finally had a chance to build it, so we're going to review that for you today. On the back, you can see that yes, the cockpit does open. You can see the nice design of the set itself. When we're looking at the dimensions of this set, this thing is huge. It's 33 centimeters in height, or 13 inches, 40 centimeters in length, or 16 inches. And as you can see, it has been this ship was involved in the Battle of Endor in the Return of the Jedi. So let's have a look at this set here. We're going to be looking at it in a fair bit of detail. I'm just going to kind of move that up just a hair bit. There we go. And before we get into that set, let's have a great look at the instructions here. In the instructions, not a heck of a lot of detail. It talks a little bit about the history of this being a remodel of the original, one of the original Collector Series sets that they did back in 1999, so 25 years. And it gives a little bit of the dimensions of the TIE Interceptor, again talking about a little bit about that, so nice pictures in there. And this is what it looked like in the original model that they used in the original film, and some footage of the cockpit and TIE fighter in there. Concept art of the TIE Interceptor. And this is quite interesting. This is what the original in 1999, or let's just says 2000, Lego Interceptor used to look like, or did look like. And this is the updated model of it, so it has a side-by-side comparison of it, so that's kind of nice. And a little bit talks about the innovative design that they made with this. A little bit of instructions of how to hold it, not hold it. You want to hold it by the middle part of the base, not the wings, because you're definitely collapse this sucker. It is quite a heavy set in comparison to some of the smaller sets, of course. And then we get into the instructions, which I won't bore you with. So let's have a look at what it comes with. We have inside, as typical with the Ultimate Collector Series, we have a nice printed plate giving a little bit of some of the information there. Of you can read that yourself about all that stuff there. But here's the things that we want to look at. Again, 25 years of Lego Star Wars. We got a mouse droid here, and I don't think there's anything too special about it. I believe this comes with other sets, but this TIE fighter is a little bit different. Has unique printing on the arms, and from what it says in the description. So let's pop that off the thing, because it's very hard to get this off otherwise. So I'm going to take him off here. So when we look at him, yes, you can see that it's got nice printing on the chest and legs there. And yeah, there's the printing on the arms. I'm trying to get it in focus. Let's just do it like that. There we go. In the back, nice printing there, and on the arms there. So apparently the arm printing is unique to this set. There he is, just a normal brickhead face there, nothing in the back. And the helmet, you can see very nice detail in the helmet. I don't know if the helmet's unique. I don't believe it is, but you never know. I didn't read anything about the helmet being that unique. Okay, so let's put that back on the display thing. And let's have a look at this thing. So obviously the most unique thing about this TIE fighter or TIE Interceptor set compared to the other TIE fighters is the wings on this thing. Look at this thing. So we got these giant side things. It's no longer a rectangular shape. It's got a interesting tilt to it. These things are pretty solid, but you know, definitely can be flimsy, especially these cannons are quite flimsy. And you can see that it's not a very thick joint in here. I mean, this part is, but it's not very thick here. So this is, you know, if you walk into it, you're definitely going to break this thing off. Both sides are symmetrical. You can see the cannons coming out of there. Let's turn it. Obviously, a very typical base that we got on the bottom. You can see there's little cannons coming out this area too. So we got some cannons there. We got cannons on the tips of the wings. There's a lot of firepower there. Also in the middle, it looks like there's some firepower coming out of here. The cockpit here. This does come off, but you know, I don't want to take it off during the middle because it might be tricky to get back on. This is the cockpit here. You can get in there. So let's see what's the best way to visualize that. You can see that you can move the TIE fighter pilot right into that area, and he's got the two little controllers there. And you can see inside, you can see the little X-wing right there on the controller where he's aiming. And so yeah, it's a pretty cool cockpit. A lot of detail considering the small space. You can see all the computer gadgets that are going lighting up there. The back of the chair. Let's see if there's a much. So for such a confined space, a lot of detail was done inside the cockpit, which is kind of cool. You can see the chair and the little control handles there. Right there. Alright, so that's pretty cool there. This is the cover right here. And that just swivels back on top. Very nice there. Very good printing on here. There was a few stickers, but nothing too crazy. So I don't think there's too much to complain about there. Compared to some sets, there's not as many stickers. On the, let's see, the very back side, not much going on there. This is actually obviously on a tilt. So there's, and you can take it off the display if you want. I can see if I can do that carefully. But it obviously it mounts right into the center part right there. Yeah, okay, so let's see how easy it is to remove this from the base. So there's another good view of this entire Interceptor. I'm going to put it really close there. Alright, let's see if we can lift up this set. So you want to grab it from the bottom, and you can lift it off the base there. And let's see, so we can turn it here. You can see the very back of the set there. So it looks pretty cool there. So this is not a lot of playability because the wings are quite fragile. Again, if you knock it really hard enough, you will knock something off there. There's no question. It was quite a fun build, I would say. I mean, the two wings obviously are mirror images of each other. So you build one and the other side is more or less the same except the opposite. And then I guess the tricky part is getting this thing back on. So let's see if I can make this easier for myself. Just kind of guide it in there so I don't miss at all. And just knock this thing off. So this is the cockpit thing off there. Let's put that back on. I'll put that on later. I'll put this back on here. Okay, so I'll have to put that on better after. I think I got it misaligned, but I'll fix it later. So that is the Interceptor in a nutshell. I mean, very nice design. I like this cockpit thingy. It's really well done. And the actual, the actual thing, I mean, you get what you would think you would get, obviously, with all these heavier sets. There are issues moving it. I know I have the original Star Destroyer, and my God, that thing is so heavy and extremely hard to move. Thankfully, this is not as big, so it should be easy to move around, not too bad. But yeah, you definitely have to be careful with any of these Ultimate Collector series because some of these joints are not as strong as some of the rest of it. Here's another look at the inside of the wings there. Overall, I say this is a great set. Not very much playability, but quite a display piece. If you love Star Wars, which I'm sure you do, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. Oh, I knocked off one of the photon lasers, so let me pop that back on. But you can see how finicky this can be, so you got to be careful walking past it and playing with it. Especially with young kids around, they might knock things off. So you want to put it in a place that's not easy to bang into, for sure. But yeah, so this is the Lego Ultimate Collector Series, the Interceptor, again from Return of the Jedi. And I think, if you're a Star Wars fan on the fence about this, I think it's a really cool set. You can see the amount of detail they put into this. It looks pretty cool, even at this angle here. And just looking around at the sides there, you can see, the craftsmanship that they did. Oh, this is too close to the edge. But yeah, as I said, the big issues are the cannons are easily knocked off. And this thing is not the most sturdy thing. So just so you know, when you're playing with your own, what to look out for. All right, so what do you guys think of the TIE Interceptor? Let us know in the comments section. And what Ultimate Collector Series Star Wars vehicle would you like to see coming up? Let us know in the comments section. And please hit that like and subscribe button so that you can keep up with all the upcoming collecting videos and enjoy those as well. This is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. I thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.